Yeah, you thought we was done. We are never done. We are never done. We are always on it. Okay. I'm always on your ass. All right. I'm your instructor, Pierre Hui, aka Mr. P. The P is for patience. It is also for pack, as in the Barber Starter Pack, 30% off until December 31st. All the things you need to know to start your career in barbering. Okay. So you can get started getting these shape ups, getting these basic haircuts, getting this money. Hopefully you become a student and you come see me at my barber school, which is allevenbarberschool.com. Just saying. Okay. Now let's get into it. We previously done chapter 9. We started off with new information. Chapter 10, all of this is new information. So what I'm going to do is just give y'all a little bit of this. This is going to be a quick video. We're going to try to beat 5 minutes. Okay. We're going to try to get 5 minutes worth of what I want to, of the information to get y'all started, because the key to all of this stuff is just getting you familiar. All right. Once you're familiar with the barber theory test and you go in there and you understand these concepts, you can develop a sense of being familiar enough that if you don't know the answer right off, you can make an educated guess and work your way through process of elimination to get to the right answer. Okay. But hopefully you'll be on point that most of this information will come second nature to you, especially if we're going over it every single day, all the time, all day. Hence the term full court press. Okay. All right. Scientific study of hair, its disorders, and its care is called trichology. Comes from the Greek words trichos, which means hair, and ology, which means the study of. As you learn, the hair we see is part of the integumentary system that protects the head from heat, cold, and injury. It also serves as a source of adornment and an expression of personal style. All right. Hair is an appendage of the skin, which we talked about in the previous video, in the form of a slender thread-like outgrowth of the skin and scalp. It is composed chiefly of a fibrous protein called keratin, okay, which is present in anything horny, pause, such as nails, claws, and hooves, okay? Full-grown human hair divided into two parts, the hair root and the hair shaft. The hair root is that portion of the hair enclosed within the follicle beneath the skin surface. We are talking about the true hair root. We're not talking about the root as in, okay, this is the lowest to the scalp that I see this, and if my hair was this long, this would be the root. No, no, no. We're talking about the true hair root. Okay, let me say it again. The hair root is that portion of the hair enclosed within the follicle beneath the skin surface, and the hair shaft is the portion of the hair we see extending above the skin surface. Okay. So all this that you see right here, when we say, oh man, we cut it down to the root. No, this is the hair shaft. This is what we see. The real hair root is beneath the skin, what we don't see. Okay. Remember that distinction. That is definitely a test question, 50% and higher. So be ready to see that. Okay. Some version of that when we're talking about trichology. All right. Structures of the hair root. The main structures of the hair root are the follicle, the bulb, the dermal papilla, the sebaceous glands, and the erector pili muscle. Okay. The hair follicle is the tube-like depression or pocket in the skin or scalp that contains the hair root. Hair follicles are distributed all over the body, with the exception of the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. I have seen that test question before. I can't say the percentage, but I have seen that test question before. Okay. The follicle extends downward from the epidermis into the dermis, which we talked about in the previous video, where it surrounds the dermal papilla. Follicles vary in depth depending on the thickness and location of the skin. Sometimes more than one hair will grow from a single follicle. The funnel-shaped mouths of hair follicles make this area breeding places for germs and the accumulation of sebum and dirt. Okay. Proper shampooing and rinsing procedures help to minimize the occurrence of scalp and hair disorders caused by the germs and dirt. Okay. That's where we're going to stay right there. So to recap, under 5 minutes, y'all ready? Trichology. Study of the hair's disorders and its care. Okay. Hair's appendage of the skin, composed chiefly of a protein called keratin. You have two parts: the hair root, hair shaft. Hair root portion of the hair enclosed within the follicle beneath the skin surface, and the hair shaft is the portion of the hair we see extending above the skin surface. That was right at 5 minutes, y'all. Y'all got to listen, man. I'm getting better and better and better at this thing. I'm trying to condense this information in a fast enough time frame for you guys so you still paying attention, because most people are not paying attention. They say after 15 minutes. I really think it's more like 5 minutes. So 19 seconds, y'all ain't been paying attention to this, but we're going to jump out of this thing real quick. Again, I'm your instructor, Pierre Huey, a.k.a. Mr. P. The P is for patience, and the P is for pack. Barber Starter Pack, 30% off still until December 31st. All the tools you need to get started in your career in barbering. I hope to see y'all there. Y'all have a wonderful